that you can get the jumbo size and put it on auto ship. Okay, that's our best value of the day. Oh, look, somebody's card's already here. Some things, right, we all have to do, and you have to do it on rotation, doing your laundry. But when you're doing the laundry, it's your towels, it's your clothes, it's your intimates, it's your bedding, it's all of it. So it is so important to do it with the right thing. This is Nellie's. This is like iconic here at HSN. And this isn't detergent, this is laundry soda. And we're gonna explain why that is like such a huge difference. Do you have top load, front load, high efficiency? This is gonna work for you. The fact that I say this will dissolve quickly in hot water, cold water, doesn't make a difference, rinses thoroughly, is game changing. And this, my friends, is 500 loads. And they say on average, a normal family will do about 300 loads a year, so this is well beyond a year's worth. We're also gonna throw in 2 of the pouches of the Oxygen Brightener. These are usually $27 just for the Brightener. This is $88 on its own. We're gonna put it on sale for $59.99, and we are gonna free ship it, Terry Toner, to you. And then you don't have to think about anything for over a year.
I love that. I love that. I love free shipping on anything. I will hold my breath until I get free shipping, right? Till I turn blue, right? Well, and that weighs 17 pounds. Yep. So, you know, to ship something that's 17 pounds, you guys know that free shipping is a deal. All right, if you are new to us, if you're new to HSN, this is Nellie's. This is a super concentrated laundry soda with 5 ingredients. You can pronounce them all, unlike the scoop of powder, which, you know, everything in here you can't pronounce, and they don't even tell you everything that's in here, or the cup of liquid, which is really expensive water. It's concentrated, so you only need that 1 little tablespoon. It doesn't have the fillers that this does. There's no bleach, there's no borax, there's no phosphates. It's biodegradable, it's gluten-free, it's hypoallergenic, it's fragrance-free. It has all the good, none of the bad. We start with sodium carbonate, which preconditions your water. So if you live in the country and you have well water and it's very minerally, or you live in the city and you have water that's very, you know, it's treated, it's chlorine, that sodium carbonate preconditions the water. That allows the remaining coconut oil-based surfactants to do the amazing job that they do. Now, as Tina mentioned, one of the things that we are famous for, and we have been the #1 laundry product at HSN for 15 years, which is no small feat. One of the things we're famous for is completely dissolving in the water. So I'm gonna show that to you right now. So into the water we go, boom, boom. I'm gonna stir it up with our blender. This is like the agitation inside your machine. So here's the Nellie side. Give it a good whirl. We'll do the same thing to the detergent side.
Terry, and I think when you were saying we make that a big deal about dissolving, because we don't see what's going on inside there when we put it in. You would be blown away.
Well, have you ever pulled clothes out of the washer and there's like undissolved powder on it? You're like, what the heck is all over my clothes? And there's, you know, stuff in the powder that hasn't dissolved, or the gelatinous undissolved
Don't you
pod.
think it's the machine? I was like, something, the machine,
No, it's the detergent.
It's the detergent.
So here's a pair of jeans. Both bought at the same time, both the same jeans. These have only ever been washed in Nellie's. These have only ever been washed in detergent. Look at the difference. So the detergent jeans, they're dull, they're faded. They used to be black, now they're gray. The seams are all puckery and everything. Why is there such a huge difference? Well, again, detergent manufacturers are chemical companies. They're in the business of manufacturing and selling chemicals. So they load their product with all kinds of, excuse me, chemicals you can't pronounce. I'm inhaling detergent over this jar here.
I feel bad.
It deposits chemicals that build up, and it actually dulls your clothes.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep an eye on these 2 containers. So if you're like, what's going on in my washing machine? What happens when I put it in there? That, what do we always call it, like sludge, right?
Yeah,
it turns into this sludgy, and then you expect, how are my clothes getting cleaner?
Well, it actually will gum up the works of your machine, and Nellie's actually helps, excuse me, keep your machine cleaner and less funky. So we're gonna show that to you in a minute, but you can see just
right away
in the few seconds that we've been showing these that I'm choking here. I'm all choked up.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna get your mic down while we make sure you're okay, but I wanna re-rack from the beginning to tell you what you have. 500 loads. And they say, I mean, just even ask yourself, how many loads did I just do this week, and do the math, right? 300 loads, they say that's like the average family, and just think if you are just you and your hubby, or you alone, or you just have one kid like I do, this, you make the purchase today, you don't have to think about going to the store, lugging something home, buying another thing for well over a year right here. Then we're giving you the 2 pouches of the Oxygen Brightener, and this alone is a little over $26 for this. The 500 loads is almost $89 worth. The entire set is $59.99 in the free shipping. I would throw it on a flex just to kind of secure that free shipping and the deal, and then get it home and start doing your laundry.
Yeah, and even if you're above average and you're doing more than 300 loads a year, this is an amazing value. All right, so we have a couple of, so we're completely dissolved, we also completely rinse, and that's the second component that makes Nellie special, and maybe even the most important. So I've got 2 baby shirts here. They've been washed and dried. They're both clean. We're gonna go into clean water, and we're gonna work these around, and you're gonna see something that might shock you. If you've never seen this demonstration before, please come take a look at this, because like I said, this may be the most important thing about Nellie's that really sets it apart, and it's the fact that there is no residue left behind. There is no chemical deposit. And when I say chemicals, I am talking about petrochemicals, you know, petroleum products and their byproducts and things. There is no chemical residue left behind with Nellie's. Why is that so important? Because if this, look at the difference in the water, you guys. Look at the difference from a baby shirt. So if this is left in your clothes, and this is chemical residue, make no mistake about it, it's in your underwear, it's in the baby's clothes, it's in your sheets, your towels, your favorite pair of jeans, your yoga pants, the kids' school uniforms, the dog bed covers, literally everything that you touch, that your skin touches, if you're using detergents, has chemical residue in it, because the detergents are actually manufactured, they're engineered to deposit chemicals into your clothes, which again is why they build up, your clothes look dull, they feel weird, you add extra rinse cycles because they don't feel clean. With Nellie's, you don't need to add that extra rinse cycle. We completely rinse out. We don't leave a residue behind. We completely dissolve, completely rinse out. Not only are your clothes cleaner, but your washing machine is cleaner as well. And again, we are front load, top load, washboard in a bucket, high efficiency machine certified, all of that. So literally all of the good, none of the bad, none, you know, again, no additives, no phosphates, no artificial fragrance, no bleach, no borax, which a lot of people are very sensitive to. Take a look at our jars. This is where we started out. You can see that the Nellie's jar is crystal clear, and I'm gonna pick up this one. We're gonna get a shot of that sludge bomb, and this is the stuff that you're washing your clothes in. Undissolved crud, literally, it's a sludge bomb in there. And not only is that coating your clothes, but coating the inside of your machine as well. That's the Nellie's difference. It's truly crystal clear.
By the way, you started this whole thing and you poured those in.
Yeah.
Me and you, because we've done this presentation, and we use Nellie's and everything. Big, gigantic scoopy, teeny, tiny scoopy.
Yeah, 1 tablespoon.
Here's the thing, that is equivalent to what you should be putting in there, but they want you to put in.
Well, they give you this giant scoop, so you're like, I gotta put a scoop in, or a whole cup of liquid.
I must need more.
No, you just need a little tablespoon of Nellie's.
You got the right stuff.
What's going on here? Well, we've got our Oxygen Brightener. If you've ever used any kind of oxygen product before, you know that not only is it a great laundry booster, but you can also use it as a multi-purpose cleaner around your house, which you can also use the Nellie's Oxygen Brightener for. What have I got? Iodine. What else have I got? Clean diapers. I want you to see the glass jars that I have these divided between. We'll make a stain here.
Okay.
We're gonna make a stain here. And we're gonna shake up our laundry cocktails. I've got detergent. Little laundry cocktail for your morning.
Did you do that maybe in your 20s? Were you, did you make cocktails? I wish I had. I feel like I could have made a lot of money.
Back in the day, for sure. All right, so here's our detergent side. Get a bunch in there. Here is our Nellie's side. And we'll cover that up as well. And then I'm gonna mix these around a little bit, and you're gonna be maybe horrified, I don't know. I hope you've had your coffee, don't be too shocked. All right, so look what's happening, you guys. Look at the detergent side. I have a detergent mess here. The stain is bleeding. The stain is contaminating the water. On the Nellie side, the stain is completely contained. It's also fading almost immediately, and within a couple of minutes of your laundry cycle, your wash cycle, that stain is going to be completely gone. This is what an oxygen brightener will do for you. It really is tough on stains. So I'm going to take this mess that I've created here, and I'm gonna pop that into the other side, let our oxygen brightener go to work on that. Think about this, if your stains and your detergent are making this dirty water, you're washing your clothes in dirty water.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just gross to think about. Nellie's has taken out the stains. Here's another visual for you. I've got this big jar of water. I go through a lot of iodine here. Here's my iodine. I'm gonna put just gobs of it in there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of our oxygen brightener in here. Again, a marvelous laundry booster for really tough stains, but also a great general purpose cleaner. You can mix up, you know, like put half a spoonful in your mop bucket, or you know, your floor washer steamer machine, if you've got one of the great machines. You can throw some oxygen brightener in there. I mean, it just obliterates stains. It's great for spot cleaning upholstery and things like that. Anything that you use an oxygen product for, you can use our Nellie's oxygen brightener for as well. Look at this, you guys.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at these. I mean, the stains are almost completely gone, and very shortly they will be completely gone. This, not so much. We'll clean this up a little bit. There we go.
You're like, let me help you. Let me help you out.
Let me help you out.
We try to give you a good chance. Not so much. By the way, 2 of those pouches of the oxygen brightener that we were just talking about, you're getting in this.
That's a great value.
We're gifting it to you, and the $88 500 load of the laundry soda is available today for $59.99. So just the laundry soda is almost $89 worth, right?
Yeah.
But even if you broke that down for over a year, still great price.
It's still a great value.
Right. But $20 on a flex pay and free shipping.
Sign me up.
There's certain things you have to do, and like laundry's one of them.
We don't have this available for auto ship, so if you're thinking, I want to make sure I've got Nellie's into the next year or two, you might want to get a couple of these. These are detergent towels. You guys know I'm the keeper of the towels. I am the doer of the towels. These are detergent towels. These are Nellie's towels. Which would you prefer, the dog towels or the spa towels? Because really that's the difference. These are dull and dingy and flat and compacted. These are light and bright and fluffy. That's the Nellie's difference.
That's
right
why
there.
it's so iconic.